What is good for the neighbors? Das Arbeitsleben about doing well. Yes, again weekly review. So a little difference here that today I put out this NQ1 chart, so the continued contract, and yes, as you can see, we have been a very nice bullish run since basically the end of 22, beginning of 23, basically around there we started to turn, had our trading state of delivery, took out this liquidity, reject that, and start to turn. And I'm not gonna talk about all this very much, but what I want to say is that I don't remember what exactly the number is, but I think I called this out on Instagram. I can't really remember because I don't have Instagram anymore. And generally, I just stay in distance with all the social media and stuff. But anyway, where does this number come from? The breakaway gap and measuring gap, 1 standard deviation. This one is a little bit off because I was here using the can't remember where that was from, but anyway, let's stick to the so I had this off, but then I looked back on some old ICT videos. He had this on, then I turned this on as well. So basically NQ1 is continuing contracts, so we have 4 contracts a year, right? And then NQ1 is basically instead of having them separated to 4 contracts in a year, it kind of just puzzles them together and gives you this continuous contract chart. So everything is on one chart, and if you don't have this on, it's basically gonna give you the very raw price. That's where you're gonna see those type of gaps when contract switches. And if you have this on, you have it normal. I recommend you have this on because at the end of the day, the opener had this on, so you might just have this on as well. 1 standard deviation from intermediate low, and you see the wick on a weekly time frame. I see the daily. So at this point, I'm gonna say, in my opinion, it's very high probability that we are setting a high here and expecting some tracement. Very beautiful price on the last month, close above the body, opened, traded into the monthly order block again, and then boom. Now let's get back to the NQU contract, daily, weekly. So damn, I don't have that here. Do I? Yeah. Anyway, just keep that in mind. Somewhere here, at this top we have the 1 standard deviation from the inter. Wait, what was the word again? Damn, I had the same problem last time. What was it? Intermedium, is it? I think intermedium low is the right one, right? Yes, intermediate. 1 standard deviation from the intermediate low. So somewhere here, around this top is our higher time frame high position. Let's go that way. So on a daily, we have this nice equal high here on Thursday. We traded above that, and the price starts to drop. And also that's the trade I caught. And I caught the low of the week as per drawn liquidity. See, Monday. I called a draw on the low of the week, but it did not get reached. Friday we kind of just stuck around here, but it's all fine. At this point, this is definitely my interest. We were so close, and it's also previous week low, definitely in my crosshair. And after that, I have this relative equal low. Also here we traded down into the weekly fair value gap, but obviously I would like to see this weekly fair value gap get rejected, but that's not sure for now. But this too definitely is my next two target. And let me just check ES real quick. Okay, we don't have SMT as well, so it's looking pretty good. So I would say, if everything is correct, ideally, so this was my I had this on Wednesday, I think, or early Thursday. I was expecting the price to trade up and drop, but I had this. You see this, the order block, right? And also all this range should be balanced. This range will grab the liquidity, start to drop, displacement, and breaker, whatever you call that, order block. And also somewhere here is also a mitigation block, and that's what I call this. But we did not trade up that high, but also very important, keep in mind there's always a liquidity grab for the price to run. Very important. See there, traded up into it, just not that high. Institutional order flow entry draw, also giving us confidence to call the price bearish. I would prefer, right now we are kind of like in between, because why does it always like disappears? That just makes no sense. Right now we're kind of in between. I'm not that sure yet, but as I said, I would prefer if the price trades down here, trades down, take out previous week low and close below it, and after that I would expect this to add this inversion fair value gap, something like this, and hold the price. Why I say we are kind of stuck in between, because we are basically between two order blocks. Okay, and it's like, yeah, it could go lower, and you could see this as a 2022 model or whatever. But also down here we have all this I don't want to say support, but the fact is this range is balanced. We should not come back here, and until now the price is still pretty much acting support. The order block is still holding the price, as till now at least. Yes, but also this probably a propulsion block from lower time frame. Let me see real quick. Probably a propulsion block. 2 hour maybe, or 1. No. Yeah. Ideally, I don't want to see price come up to this high again. Yes, that's pretty much it for NQ, and maybe this one as well. Yeah, also around 50% of this weekly fair value gap. Yes, so summing up, ideally don't want to see the price come up to this relative equal highs again. Expecting price to go lower, take out previous week low, close below it, and expecting this daily inverted fair value gap to act support, and from there on this equal low and that intermediate low, the wick here. Okay, but no, let's see. Yes. Now yes. Pretty much the same. This range still acting support, but at the same time, if you look up this order block or mitigation block, is also still acting support. That's what I mean with like we're stuck like in between these two order blocks. Yes. Anyway, no big issues. Looking at ES, not speaking against it. Still pretty nice overall, not gonna lie. Could trade down to this previous week's high or whatever, but this 3 definitely at first. My expectation for next week. Oh, let me check the news as well. Yeah, looks like a pretty decent week. Nothing crazy, but still a bunch of news, bunch of liquidity. Yeah, looking good. Now let's take a look at the XY. The XY has been also performing pretty well, not gonna lie. Yes. As I said last week, did not take out this low, start to turn, break again measuring gap, and comes down here, finds support at this order block, And off this order block, we created this proportion block. This week, an open was here, traded down to this proportion block, displacement to the upside, close above, and right. As for right now, the price finds support again here. Look pretty nice. See here, find support, down candle, trades up again, makes this proportion block. Looking pretty good. Okay, and also here on a weekly you can see previous week close above, have this order block, trades down to the order block, and then keep on going higher. Yes, looking very good. Okay. Very good. So this to equal high, definitely in my crosshair as well. It's reachable. For next week, and from there on, 50% of the weekly wick, and then the swing high of the week. It's pretty good. It's getting easier now, huh? Like, I'm kind of feeling that. Yes, very good. Yeah, chopped around, balance it out, close above, trades down to it, body respecting the monthly inversion, and then keep on going higher. Yes, looks pretty good. I would expect this to relative equal high to be taken out next week. Very good. Yeah, I do really feel the market's getting easier now. Okay, that's it for today. Don't want to talk much. Yes, and hope y'all have a good trading week. Good luck and good trading, guys.